Here. Good morning. It is 7:10 on March 20th, headed towards the second half of the month now. Temperatures overall have been warmer than they were just a couple of days ago, and those breezy south winds continue today with a warming trend that still pushes our high temperatures up into the 70s, both in Bentonville, Rogers, Fayetteville, Springdale, Fort Smith. It'll be another warm one today with those south winds, but we do have some changes. Matter of fact, we may even see a few spotty showers or thunderstorms later on tonight. I think the better chance of rain is coming up on Sunday into Monday. Both of those really don't appear to have all that much instability in the way of severe weather. And I think rainfall totals, at least out of this first one tonight, are going to be very spotty and not that heavy. Towards the weekend, looks like it may be a little bit heavier heading into Sunday. So, what's it look like right now? Let's look out the window. That's the wagon wheel exit. Nice weather out there this morning. A little bit of high clouds, and you'll see those here in just a second. But overall, the high cloud cover, not a big deal for us. Temperatures have been cool through the overnight, but not necessarily warm compared to um, compared to what we've been seeing. Man, these temperatures have been nuts, haven't they? I mean, we've gone back and forth from highs in the 40s to highs in the 70s. I posted this up on the Facebook page earlier, but it was really shocking to see how big we warmed up. We knew it happened, but it was about a 22, 23-degree warm up at XNA and in Fayetteville. It was an 18-degree warm up day over day from Saturday into Sunday. So we went from winter right back into spring nearly overnight. Now, as far as the surface charts go, this is what's happening right now. So temperatures at 7 o'clock are still a little cool. They're in the low 40s out around XNA. In Fayetteville, we're about 46. In Fort Smith, looks like our temperature is holding right around 47 degrees. Some high level clouds are passing through, but there's no rainfall with any of the stuff that's out there as of now. So this is the surface chart for today into the evening hours. So we have a cold front to the north. We have a boundary that's laying right across Tulsa to Joplin, somewhere in that vicinity. That little sliver you see across the northern part of Arkansas, that's where we could see those showers and storms coming up later on today. I'll show you what that looks like as far as the model data goes. It might make a little bit more sense for you. So this is the North American model, the high-res model, and let's take a look at how this plays out later on this afternoon and this evening. So going through the day today, you can see some spotty returns here at around 1 o'clock. There's not much, though. And then as we get closer towards the evening hours, now we're starting to see some scattered showers around 4 and 5 o'clock. You have some rain out around Oklahoma City, and some of that spotty rain in McDonald County and southwest Missouri, and a little bit out towards Eureka Springs today. See what I mean, though? I mean, it's not a lot, but there's a chance we could see some rainfall. Now, jogging through time here, that upper low starts to move through, and then we get better chances of rain coming up on Friday. This is Friday afternoon, so still some spotty rain. This is not a super soaker. The low is actually passing down there around Louisiana and Shreveport. You can make out that little counterclockwise twist. But that front that's starting to move through, you can barely see it on the high res data. That's going to get here over the weekend. And that one's the one that could have the higher rain chances. So, as far as severe weather goes today, it's not a high risk. The Storm Prediction Center just has us in a general risk of thunderstorms. It's not even marginal. It's not slight. It's not enhanced. It's not moderate. It's not high. It's a super low end one. So, there's a limited chance, but I think most of us are not going to have to deal with any severe weather today. And probably not that much heading into the weekend. Instability is just really marginal. The better chance of possibly getting some severe weather may come into play by the time Sunday rolls around. This is Sunday at 2 in the morning. So on Sunday afternoon, what I think is going to happen is we're going to have a bunch of storms in western Oklahoma. So Oklahoma City West, right along a line north to south, you're going to get strong to severe storms and supercells. That's eventually going to congeal into a line, a very thin ribbon that's going to move through. And it looks like it gets here about 2 in the morning Sunday, maybe to about 5 in the morning on Sunday, somewhere in there. And that unsettled weather pattern is going to take us into early next week. But yeah, that's probably going to be a little bit of a higher risk of severe weather, but not a high risk of severe weather, if that makes sense. So it's more than today, but it's not over the top like what we had around last week. So I think the overall trend for today is going to be the warm temperatures, the wind. Unfortunately, they'll probably do some controlled burns. There's a link on the oz-weather.com website. You can see what prescribed burns are out there for today. Matter of fact, if you want, I can just look it up real quick and show you what it looks like and see if there are any controlled burns. I suspect there are. Usually on these warmer, windy days, they typically do have controlled burns that are going to be ongoing in parts of the area. Yesterday, we had quite a bit of smoke out around Bella Vista, and I think we'll see even more of that coming up later on today. The Let's see, prescribed burns today. As of right now, I don't see any that are scheduled. Could be that the website hasn't updated yet from the Arkansas Forestry Commission. Also looking at burn bans. I don't see any burn bans on the website. This is as of 3/18 at 3/17. So that's as of Friday. There may be in some that did issue a burn ban. You want to check ahead in case there are any burn bans in your location before you do any burning. But as of now, yeah, it doesn't look like there's that much in the way of any controlled burn scheduled. That obviously could change depending on what the Forestry Service decides to do during the day. Might be waiting to see what the conditions will be like for wind and humidity, and then some of those fires could blaze on up. That's going to do it for now. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow morning. Temperatures are going to continue to be warm. Again, rain chances late tonight. Very spotty. Most of you don't see rain. Better chance of rain coming up over the weekend, probably on Sunday morning. Have a good day.